For a high school football game, temperature in the high 50s under a full moon. Brad Frisbee, our referee, says that Skyline, Joe Elder calling the toss, one of their defensive linemen won the toss. Jack Janis represents the Red Raiders. Skyline won the toss and deferred. So the Legacy Red Raiders and their offense and quarterback Trent Adams, Kevin, will have the first possession.
Yet again, as I talked about, I'd like to see a little bit more balance on the offensive side of the ball. You won't be able to run the football down everybody's throat. And if you don't show some promise in the passing games, teams will just load up to stop the run.
Kickoff is brought to you by Tim Jones State Farm Insurance. And so Trent Adams scheduled to start tonight after being concussed 2 weeks ago, but he's been through the protocols, and he appears to be ready to roll tonight. The senior, who has thrown for 4 touchdowns and 302 yards. Jamarian Miller and Bryson Donnell are the 2 running backs across the offensive front line. We expect Deion Daniels, Kendrick Tutt, Cade Fry, Michael Caraway, Keyshawn Reggie. Wide receiver group includes Nick Bennett, Ladarius Newsom, and LaDavian Butler. Defensively for the Raiders, Eli Wallace, DeAdrian Burleson, Joe Elder for Skyline, Ty Johnson, Tyree Terry, Charles Miniweather, Ty McDonald. The cornerbacks, Anthony Davis, Greg Johnson, Isaiah Nacobia, Quentin Moore, are the scheduled starters at safety, and the ball teed up, and we're just about ready to play football. The Red Raiders will be going left to right on your radio dial tonight. The Legacy team wears white pants, red jerseys, a black helmet, and the new Legacy black and red logo. The numerals are black, trimmed in white. And, again, we'll see what Skyline does for the kickoff. They will start off with a high pooch kick into no man's land. Somebody better get that ball, and they do. Picked up by the Legacy Red Raiders at the 26-yard line. They let that ball drop, and it still baffles me as to why that happens. But the Red Raiders have the football. I think Ladarius Newsom or LaDavian Butler got it. And so the Red Raiders will start with decent field position at the 27-yard line.
Red Raiders found themselves scrambling to get that football. That's actually a pretty good pooch kick right in the middle of nowhere, but Legacy's able to come away with the football.
All right, so the first possession of the game just underway here at the stadium. Again, in the high 50s tonight under a full moon. Daylight savings time on Saturday night. Remember to fall back tomorrow night before you go to bed. And the Red Raiders would love to put this first district win to bed. Nick Bennett splits out wide left. Donnell and Miller in the backfield, and Adams will hand the ball off on first down, and a pretty good gain off right tackle for the Red Raiders. Jamarian Miller, who comes in off to a great start, 756 yards in 4 games, averaging 11.1. He had 194 and 2 scores against Pulaski.
Yeah, he had some big runs against Pulaski. Could keep the game close at least through 3 quarters.
All right, so it's a gain of about 5. It'll be second down at the 32-yard line. They put Donnell in motion. Adams claps his hands and hands off to Miller, who gets hit at the line of scrimmage and is dropped for virtually no gain. Nicely done by senior linebacker Ty Johnson. A loss of a half a yard. It'll be third down and about 6 coming up for Legacy.
That's a big hit by Johnson as well. Picture perfect. Put his helmet right in his chest and dropped him.
Adams comes over and confers with Allen and Kyle Copeland, the 2 coordinators, along with Joe Willis. And on a third down and long at the 31.5 near the 32-yard line, Cade Fry will snap the football. 2 backs and a man in motion. They use a tight end. In fact, it looks like they got double tight ends in the game. And this time it is Miller trying to skirt to the right, now to the left, and is tackled near the line of scrimmage by Tyree Terry. And that, after a promising start and a gain of about 5, becomes a 3 and out, and the Red Raiders will be forced to punt, and Jack Janis, who's averaging 31 yards a kick, will kick it away for Legacy.
Yeah, Skyline won the battle in the trenches on that first possession. Just did a good job up front, a better job than Legacy's offensive line.
All right, keep an eye on their return man, Anthony Davis, the cornerback, on a 4th down and about 6. Snap it to Jack Janis. Not much of a rush. It's an end-over-end kick that'll bounce at the 40 and take a big Red Raider roll, and Davis is going to let it drop and roll dead at the 31. They use 2 quarterbacks, Daryl Richardson, a junior, and Jalen Robinson, a sophomore. We expect Richardson to start. Quaylen Farrar is ranked as one of the top all-purpose backs in Texas, and Quadarius Davis, the USC commit, wears number 2. He's a slot receiver. Malian Winfield, Amarian Howe, Antonio Blair among their wide receiver group, and the fullback H-backs are DeMichael Wofford and Etheridge McKinney. Will set the Legacy Red Raider defense in a moment. From the 31-yard line, they start out with trips receivers lined up in a triangle off the hip of the right tackle and Farrar in the backfield. And on the first play, it's Richardson who hands the ball off to Farrar, who gets to the edge and has about 8 yards before being bounced out of bounds along that far sideline. The Red Raider defensive front, Garfield Lawrence, who picked up an offer from Arkansas this week, Jaden Williams, Donovan Jordan. They think Chris Harris is back tonight, and we'll be looking for Chris, who's missed the last 3 ball games. Jack Janis, Carson Gallagher, Josh Oliveras are the linebackers. The Red Raiders play a 3-3-5. It's a gain of, call it about 6.5. It'll be a second down and about 3.5 at the 37-yard line. Far side, the short side, 3 receivers, bubble screen. They get the ball to the outside, and Davis puts a nice move to the edge and picks up near first down yardage before being bumped out. The Red Raider corners are Adam Mitchell and Jaqueline Morgan. KJ Humber is the free safety. Caden Starks, the strong safety. And the money man, Aaron Sears, the junior, plays both linebacker and safety, and that is a first down at the 42-yard line. So a good start for the Skyline Raiders. They're the Raiders, and Legacy is the Red Raiders. From the 42-yard line, Red Raiders put 3 men with their hands on the ground, and they've got somebody up at the line of scrimmage, Carson Gallagher. And there's a handoff to Farrar, and he's into the secondary and picks up right at 20, about 18 yards, down to the Red Raider 40-yard line. Before the Red Raiders put him on the ground, Kevin, that's not a good start for the Red Raiders.
Well, again, Skyline's winning the battle in the trenches, both offensively and defensively.
And we'll set their offensive line for you as soon as we get an opportunity. They want to move quickly with tempo. Hand off to Farrar, and he is nailed behind the line of scrimmage. Red Raiders were all over that. Jack Janis cleaned up a tackle that Jaden Williams and Carson Gallagher, number 40, all started on that play. Also in there for the Red Raiders is number 33. That is Jamichael Nicholson, a senior linebacker. And that'll make it a second down and about 2. Second down, check that, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line. Nice defensive play. 2nd down, 12. 3 receivers this time. Ball in the middle of the field. Going right to left. Back to pass. Richardson looks, scrambles. Flag is down as he throws it downfield, and it's incomplete at about the 34-yard line. Intended for McKeelan Winfield, who caught a touchdown pass last week. And now let's see what Brad Frisbee calls here. This apparently is going to be against, I'm guessing, holding, Kevin.
Yeah, it looks like a holding call against a Skyline. And it'll be interesting to see if the Red Raiders go and back them up and make it 3rd and long. Looks like they're going to take the holding penalty and back them up.
Number 65 on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still taken out.
Tyler Chapter referee Brad Frisbee is working tonight's game along with his Tyler Chapter crew. Those guys have been very busy so far this year. They've had cancellations, and then they've picked up game. The original schedule bears no resemblance to what's actually happened, obviously, in this COVID year. It'll be a 2nd and 22 back at the 48-yard line as the Skyline Raiders throw a bubble screen to the near side to Farrar, and he goes to the ground. Jack Janis swallowed him up that time, and he also had help from Caden Starks. And now it'll be 3rd down. They lose more yardage, and it'll be 3rd down back at the 44-yard line. 3rd down, and they need to get to the fairgrounds to get a first down here, it appears, with 8.5 minutes to go. Here in the opening quarter, we have no score. Scoreboard says 3rd down and 26 from the 44-yard line.
Red Raiders were all over that one, sniffed it out early and made a great play, and Farrar was a little slow getting up. I think he's still in there, but a nice tackle.
It's 3rd and Harvey Convention Center here for the Skyline Raiders. They called a timeout. We'll take it with them. 8:16 to go in the first. No score. We're back in 30 seconds on 92.1 FM, the team, and KTP in the Z.
With families spending more time at home together this year, it's a great time to level up your internet to the speed and usage you need to power game consoles and computers, streaming video players, and all your home's other connected devices at peak performance. Cable Link's broadband internet with speeds up to 150 meg, powered by AMP whole home Wi-Fi, takes your game to the next level. Call or click cablelinks.com/connect for a great offer today.
The Red Raiders will be in Rockwall next Friday night, and we plan to be there on 92.1 FM, the team sports radio. No score, 8:16 to go in the first quarter between the Red Raiders of Legacy and the Raiders of Dallas Skyline. 3rd and 26 at their own 44-yard line. Skyline with a promising start to the drive, And the Red Raider defense is stiffened. Now they put a man up on the line of scrimmage. 3 down linemen, man in motion, and Richardson looking to throw. Bubble screen over Quadarius Davis. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and long. Davis, their deep threat guy, playing out of the slot. Second time they tried that bubble screen. That time he overthrows him. And the Red Raiders have forced what appears to be a Skyline punt on a 4th down and 26. Coming out to kick it away is Pablo Cabela, a senior who also handles their place-kicking duties. Good job by the Legacy defense.
Yeah, promising start for Skyline. Goes by the wayside. Couple of good plays by the Red Raiders and some penalties.
So the punt coming from Cabello on a 4th and long at the 44. And a snap almost over his head. He makes a one-handed catch and gets it away. Good athletic play. Ball bounces at the 25, and that's a heck of a play by Cabello. That snap almost over his head. With one hand he brings it down and gets the punt away, and it rolls dead at the Legacy inside the 15-yard line. Great play.
Yeah, not sure how Cabello was able to go up and get that one. I thought the ball was over his head, but he made a one-handed snag and was able to get off a good punt.
All right, so the Red Raiders take over at the 13-yard line. No score, not quite midway through the opening quarter, about 4 minutes into the game. This is the district opener for Legacy. Skyline beat Mesquite last week at Forrester Field. And the Red Raiders will have the football going left to right. Again, they wear their home unis with white pants tonight. 3 receivers split wide to the near side, which happens to be the wide side of the field. Adams throws a pass near side. Ball caught at the 15-yard line by Donnell, and he gets upfield to the 18 before he's bounced out of bounds. Gain of about 5 yards to Bryson Donnell, the junior running back who makes his 6th reception of the year. And that'll make it 2nd down and about 5.
The Red Raiders want to try to loosen up the Skyline defense with a couple of short passes. That's good execution there.
All right, so it'll be 2nd and 5. They've got Bergfield lined up as a tight end to the right side this time. 3 receivers wide to the left, and Adams again out of the shotgun on a 2nd down handoff. Here they come. It is Miller out past the 20-yard line to the 21. He'll be a little bit short, about a yard short of the 1st down near the 22. Jamarian Miller with tough running off right tackle, 3rd down and 1.
Nothing but tough runs for Miller throughout the season. Another one there. They need one more right here on 3rd down.
All right, the Red Raiders, Adams gets some instructions from the near sideline. In at wide receiver for the Legacy team is Elijah Howard, and he lines up just off the about 10 yards away. And now the Red Raiders are going to have to call timeout because they did not get lined up correctly, and we'll take a 30-second break with them. No score first quarter. Legacy and Skyline back in 30 seconds on 92.1 FM The Team and KTPN The Z.
Sometimes life is wonderful, and sometimes it's not. Cherish the good, but always be prepared for life's challenges. At Private Healthcare, we provide the peace of mind you deserve. With Private Healthcare, you'll get the coverage you want and healthcare you need. If your employer doesn't supply healthcare coverage and you don't qualify for Medicare or Medicaid, you need to give us a call right now. Private Healthcare is private health insurance for ages 65 and under with medical, dental, vision, and even prescription coverage. When life comes at you unexpectedly, you need to be ready. And health insurance is your financial safety net. Health insurance has never been so easy and affordable. If you're looking for health coverage at the best price and your annual household income is $35,000 or more, call the number on the screen now and speak with a live healthcare consultant. Don't wait. Get the coverage you need now.
Good. And on a 3rd down and short, a man goes in motion. Nick Bennett. And he moves left and now back to the other side. And a handoff to Donnell. Big hole, Donnell. And then he got chopped down, but I think he got the 1st down. Boy, that looked like it was going to be a gaping hole. And then popping up to make that tackle. Nicely done on the edge. I think that's Miniweather and Davis who made the play. And it'll be a 1st down, but I thought he had a lot more.
But he did. I think he was trying to bounce it outside to get that extra yardage and basically just slipped down on his own, but he still gets a big 1st down.
All right, so at the 24-yard line, the Red Raiders do move the chains for the first time tonight. And they line up again. Still got a long way to go here with 6:55 to go in a scoreless opening quarter in the district opener for Legacy. Man to the right of the quarterback this time, and a man in motion. They're going to hand it to him coming this way. And out of the shotgun and the jet sweep, that'll be a running play for Jamarian Miller. Miller picks up yardage to the 30. That's a gain of about 6 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down and 4.
Donnell got the key block on that play, got a good cut block on the end to allow Miller to get upfield for good yardage.
Red Raider checking into the game is wide receiver Jalen Caldwell, number 14, and he lines up along with 2 others out wide to the left side. As Miller stays in to the right of Adams, they continue with a tight end to the right this time. They'll run it left, and there is Miller for a 1st down, or close to it, out to the 34-yard line. So tough running that time by the Red Raider Jamarian Miller. And again, he runs into a wall of Skyline defenders, and he's going to be a little short. Be about a half a yard short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down, and it looks like less than a yard coming up for the Red Raiders.
Skyline's pretty big up front. Not easy to get those guys out of the way.
Nick Bennett splits wide left. The Red Raiders go back to the double tight end, 2-back offense. And 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage, 2 standing, 3 with a hand on the ground, in motion. And a handoff to Bryson Donnell, and that's a hole off left tackle out to the 40-yard line, and a gain of about 7 yards, and that is a Red Raider 1st down for junior Bryson Donnell, who came into this game with 343 yards, 7.6 average, and 4 touchdowns. But that was just tough running off left tackle.
Yeah, pretty good job by the offensive line, but I like the fact that Donnell lowered his head, didn't try to fake anybody out, got upfield for the 1st down.
Ball's at the 40-yard line, and Brad Frisky comes in there to do a little housekeeping, he and his crew, as the Red Raiders huddle up. Not everybody huddles anymore. Some do, some don't. The Red Raiders are going to do a quick huddle here. A lot of plays called at the line of scrimmage, but the Red Raiders will do a quick huddle here as the clock starts up. We're at 5:10 to go. Here in the opening quarter, no score. The Red Raiders have a couple of 1st downs. They've got the ball at their own 40-yard line. Ball on the left hash, going left to right. 1 wide receiver. The Red Raiders stay in that double tight end offense. And a man in motion across the formation. And here's a handoff to Miller, and he's cut down on the edge that time. Well done by one of the safeties, Isaiah Nakobia, who came up. A 1-yard loss, 2nd and 11.
Well, can't do much better than Nakobia on that play. Got a good read and a nice tackle to boot.
Takes it back to the 39-yard line. So, again, a very talented Skyline team. Lost to McKinney. They've beaten Keller and Mesquite in back-to-back weeks. And on the 2nd down and 11 at their own 39, ball in the middle of the field. Again, they stay with that heavy look offense. 1 receiver, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Play action fake, and Adams is going to throw on the run. Downfield for Bennett, knocked away. Bennett was open for a moment. Couldn't quite get it released in time. Greg Johnson makes the play at cornerback for Skyline, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11.
Well, he was open immediately, but Trent had to step up in the pocket as he felt the pressure coming from the outside. And Adams has taken a lot of big hits throughout non-district play, so Red Raiders have to do a little bit better job of protecting him. He got off the pass, but it was a little too late.
Trent just a shade under 50%, but 302 yards, 4 touchdowns. Also 21 carries, 92 yards, and 2 scores on the ground. 3rd and long at the 39-yard line. Now they go back to a pass look. 3 receivers and a slot left with 1 running back. Fake the handoff. Blitz coming. Middle screen. Ball is caught by the Red Raiders, but nothing doing. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage as it was well played on that tunnel screen. And I think that might have been Bryson Donnell who got the catch that time and not able to get anything done. And so it'll be a 4th down and 11 coming up, and the Red Raiders, after getting 2 first downs, stall at the 39, and with 4:07 to go in this first quarter, they'll have to punt it.
Once again, Adams felt pressure and had to unload the football. Good job of running to the football by the Skyline defense.
Jack Janis is the punter. Red Raiders don't have enough guys out there. Now they get 11 on the field. And again, they snap the ball to Jack Janis, who will kick it away. This one is high, kind of wobbly. Will bounce at the 37-yard line. The Red Raiders will kill it there. And so good job downfield to hustle to the play to kill that ball. It was about to backspin. Ethan Wallace downs it for the Red Raiders. And so Skyline has decent field position at their own 37-yard line with 3:49 to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Yeah, not a whole lot happening so far on the offensive end for either team. They've been able to move the ball a little bit, but the defensive units have been better so far.
All right, so the Red Raiders hoping for a district opening win tonight. Be great momentum for them. But right now, in a scoreless first quarter, ball back in the possession of Darrell Richardson, the junior, and the Skyline Raider offense. He's got 3 receivers to the short side toward the Legacy sideline and a man in motion. Fake the handoff, and Richardson's going to keep 45-yard line, first down to the 50-yard line. Richardson keeping himself for 13 yards. He faked the jet sweep that time to Antonio Blair, and the Red Raiders bought it. The middle opened up, and he takes the 13-yard gain.
Now, Richardson's a chunky guy at 6'3", 210, and kind of like a big bowling ball running through the line of scrimmage for good yardage.
Yep, and so it'll be first down and 10 at the 50-yard line. Ball on the left hash, going right to left here in the first quarter. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Fake the handoff. This time the new quarterback, the sophomore, is tackled in the backfield by Jack Janis. That was Jalen Robinson, the sophomore. And Jack Janis, who's had a heck of a year, 36 tackles and 2 sacks coming in, adds another one. It's a loss of 3, second down.
Well, that's a great tackle by Janis, able to run the quarterback down from behind and make a nice tackle as well.
2 weeks ago against Keller, he threw for 164 and 3 touchdowns. Again, he's a 10th grader. Richardson is a junior. And he stays in. Robinson's still in at quarterback. Farrar in the backfield. 4 wide receiver, no tight end set, second and long. He's looking to throw the bubble screen, and that time it was overthrown, intended for Davis, who looked like he had the yips that time with Caden Starks bearing down on him. Davis kind of short-armed that ball, and it was a little bit out of reach anyway, but it'll be third down.
Yeah, and Starks got such a good read on the play. I think if he turned his head to the left, he probably could have picked that ball off, but he got a great break just to play defense.
Winfield was in and stays in. He lines up along the far sideline. 3rd and 13. Empty backfield. Check that. No tight end. 4 wide. 1 running back in the backfield. And the sophomore Robinson is the quarterback right now on a 3rd and 13 at their own 47. Another big opportunity for the Red Raiders to get Skyline off the field. They blitz. Here comes Jack Janis. Robinson taken down by Jack Janis and company inside the 40-yard line, and the Red Raiders, after again giving up that first down run by the quarterback, come right back, and that sack by Jack Janis is his 3rd of the year. It'll be 4th and long.
Well, it's just a great job of getting upfield, and another great tackle by Janis, getting to the quarterback on back-to-back plays.
From the 38-yard line, the line of scrimmage, the punter Cabello is back in the ball game again. Remember, the last snap was almost over his head. He did a great job. This time it's much better. The Red Raiders almost get the block. The kick is away, and it'll be fielded and fair caught by Aaron Sears inside the 30-yard line. And with 1:53 to go in the first quarter, we are still scoreless. 3rd possession coming up for Tyler Legacy.
Again, the defense is just a little better tonight. Both teams have moved the football a little bit, just inconsistent, but credit the defenses so far.
Coach Joe Willis, 3rd head coaching stop. He has 101 wins and a state championship at Cedar Park. He's 2-2 in his time at Legacy, but wants to be 1-0 tonight because this is the money time. Now it's district play. Red Raiders from the 27, 3 receivers split wide left. Fake the handoff, bubble screen over that way. Ball caught at the 30-yard line. It's Miller upfield, and Miller ushered out of bounds near the that's Bryson Donnell. Check that. Bryson Donnell out near the 35-yard line. Pickup of 7. Nice first down pitch and catch to Bryson Donnell, who's turned into a very good receiver.
Yeah, he's made the right decision to get that outside instead of trying to back inside. He got away from the defense by taking it the other direction.
Davian Butler checks into the ball game. He splits out wide to the left side, number 23. And he's alone to the short side of the field toward the Skyline bench. 3 receivers near side. Donnell in the backfield on a 2nd down and short. And looks like they're going to hand it to Donnell. Make this Miller. Miller outside 40. Nice move, 50. Miller down the left side, and he's still going and gone to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Never got to the sideline. What a move. And Jamarian Miller goes 65 yards for the touchdown.
It's well blocked, would give Miller credit. A little stutter step got him free and upfield down the sideline. I think Skyline made a giving up on the play, thinking he'd run out of bounds, but he turned the corner and ran everybody to the end zone.
I thought he'd gone out of bounds there for a moment, but he did not. And the Bergfield Insurance extra point coming up. Christian Baxter, the sophomore kicker, has been pretty good this year, and he is once again good. The Red Raiders jump out over Skyline. 7-0. Red Raiders lead it. 1:34 to go here in the opening quarter. Back in 1 minute on 92.1 FM, The Team, and KTP in the Z.
It's the 2020 Labor Free Sale at Adams Furniture. Hi, I'm Brian Adams, and for a limited time only, you can save up to 20% off your entire purchase and get 2 years, 0% interest financing. Best of all, in your qualifying purchase, let us do the labor for you with free delivery. Come see our huge inventory of living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, and mattresses. And remember, we have our 90-day same-as-cash plan with no credit needed. Hurry in before time runs out. It's the 2020 Labor Free Sale at Adams Furniture, Tyler, Longview, and Marshall.
Hi, I'm Rod Corey with 5 Star Builders. I'd like to give you just a few reasons why we should build your next shop, garage, barn, or barn dominium.
We set the bar high on all our buildings. We offer premium metal with a 40-year warranty. All 6x6 poles with a lifetime warranty. All 2x6 construction and 3/8 rebar in every slab. And don't be fooled by the rest. Our customer service does not stop after the sale. Call us today.
We're 5 Star Builders. Never forget, we build your pad for free.
All right, so the Legacy Red Raiders get a 72-yard run and lead 7-0. The Tyler Auto Finance home of $3.99 scoring drive.
Yeah, just 2 plays, 72 yards. Took him 19 seconds. Miller with a good burst of speed once he got around the edge.
Home of $399 down, Tyler Auto Finance. Honest One Auto Care kickoff coming up. Ball teed up. And let's see what the Red Raiders do here. That is Christian Baxter, who approaches the ball, then backs off and kicks it again high, short, and left. And it'll be fair caught inside the 30-yard line by Blair. And so it'll be first down for the Skyline Raiders at their own 29-yard line with 1:34 to go in the opening quarter. Legacy with a 7-0 lead on the 72-yard Jamarian Miller touchdown.
It took him a little time to get going, but what a great burst of speed. Again, a pretty good job by the offensive line, but a lot of that is on Miller himself.
Jamarian's older brother, Damian Miller, played at John Tyler, now Tyler High. And got to know over the years his older sister, Jasmine. And so, good family, heck of an athletic tradition there. And Jamarian carrying on the family tradition very well. 94 seconds left in this opening quarter. And Skyline has the ball back, and their sophomore quarterback, Jalen Robinson, is back out for a second possession and a delay of game called against Skyline.
Yeah, you can't have that coming out of a break. You know, after the kickoff, you immediately get a delay of game.
Skyline is a magnet school, over 4,000 kids in that school. And they've off and on some really good teams over the years. First down at 15 back inside the 25-yard line. Hand the ball off to Farrar. He gets to the edge. Look out. He's upfield to the 40-yard line, and he got that yardage back plus more. And then a flag comes down from the side right in front of the Legacy bench. He gets it to the 43-yard line. And let's see what that's all about.
Farrar showed a great burst of speed to get around the edge as well. Outran a Red Raider to the corner.
Brad Frisbee will tell us all about that coming up here in just a bit.
Number 10 on the offense.
The quarterback. All right, so the quarterback, Jalen Robinson, throws the illegal block, and that's back-to-back plays and back-to-back penalties. Negates a first down run, or a big run. So from the spot of the foul, it'll be first down, but it's going to be first down in about, 18, 19 yards, whatever the number is, after basically getting that foul, that illegal block right at the line of scrimmage that time, Kevin.
Yeah, that's just a bad play by Skyline, as again the running back had already turned the corner and gotten upfield when the penalty was called.
First and 18 from the 21-yard line, far hash. Red Raiders with 3 down linemen in their 3-3-5 look defensively. Hand the ball off to Farrar again, and Farrar is open, and he's running again, and he's got a lot of that back. He's got about, he got about 13 on that. It'll be a second down and 5 coming up after a 13-yard run by Farrar, who again is ranked among the top all-purpose backs in Texas, and we're seeing some of that talent.
Yeah, that's a good run by Farrar. Didn't look like much, but got big yardage.
Second down 5. We'll give you a station ID in a moment. From the 34-yard line, going to hand it to him again. Now, this is a new running back in the game, and they tackle him short of the first down. That is Christian Washington, a senior. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification as you listen to East Texas High School football.
Jeremiah Sheffy with the tackle. Third down.
3rd and 1. Skyline at their own 37-yard line. They need a yard. Red Raiders trying to get new players on the field, trying to get a bunch of big bodies out there, and somebody jumped offside. I think Garfield Lawrence may have jumped into the neutral zone. We'll see who moved first.
Yeah, a lot of movement.
Yeah, a lot of movement.
On the play, we were allowing the defense to match up. Reset the play.
Okay, again, that's one of the things that you have to do now. Under new rules, you've got to give the defensive time to adjust. It's negated some of this quick off, all these changes. It's 2nd and 3rd and short, and a high snap. And this will be Richardson. Richards going to take it himself and get the first down out to the 40-yard line. So the big kid, the 6'3" junior Richardson, takes the snap and runs it upfield, picks up to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for Skyline.
Yeah, this tough run by Richardson. Again, he's a big kid at 210 pounds, 6'3". He's able to move the chains.
7-0 Red Raiders. We're just about to burn up the opening quarter here. 1st and 10 at their own 40. Now the clock starts up again, and that will end the first quarter. After 1 here at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium and Earl Campbell Field. Legacy 7, Skyline nothing. Back in 1 minute. On 92.1 FM, The Team, and KTP in the Z.